They called her today's Warren Buffett. Millions admired her and followed her into overpriced and overhyped stocks. They thought that nothing bad could happen because she had the magic touch. They thought that ARK Innovation Fund was going to the moon. Instead, it stayed on the earth. Now they are crying or licking their wounds. In today's video, you're going to find out the truth. You're going to learn how to think better. You're going to learn how to become a better investor without following the fly-by-night money managers. You're going to become the best version of an investor that's humanly possible. So stick around to get enlightened by no one else other than me, of course. If you are new to this channel, my name is Mariusz Konieczny. I run Microcap Explosions, a website dedicated to microcap stocks which are pretty much ignored and hated by the investment community. I also wrote about 10 books on investing, one of which is available for a free download at microcapexplosions.com, so make sure you get yourself a copy. Every few years, we get a star money manager that is beloved by the financial media, beloved by the investors. It's the money manager of the year, money manager of the decade, the new Warren Buffett, the new guru that cannot go wrong. And one year, it's this person. Another year is another person. Over the last 5 years or so, Cathy has been the money manager. The next Warren Buffett or today's Warren Buffett. I can't even tell you how many times I've seen this movie play over and over again. So they glorify the person, the retail community jumps on the bandwagon, they copy everything the person is doing, money is flowing into the person's or the person's fund, and then they blow up. And then we find another person to glorify, another new Warren Buffett, new kid on the block, and then they blow up. Okay? If you look at ARK Innovations Fund from the peak early last year, the fund is down now 50%. And I remember going back few months, few quarters, everybody was talking about ARK Innovation Fund, the positions, all the YouTubers, all the articles about everything. And now the Federal Reserve steps in, takes the punch bowl away, says that it will increase interest rates, and those stocks are crashing. I don't know how many times this has to happen for people to finally learn their lesson. You see, there's nothing really, if you think about it, there's nothing really special, okay, about Warren Buffett, okay? Everything that he teaches, everything that he does is common sense. And as Warren Buffett would say, it's uncommon sense, okay? It's always going back to the basics. If you are constantly following the hot trend, going after the new hottest thing, the new money manager, then you are going simply with the hype. The fundamentals of investing never change and will never change. No matter how innovative we are, the fundamentals of investing are always the same, which is you have a ticker symbol and there's something behind that ticker symbol. The better the company does, the better the company's stock will do in the future. However, valuations matter. Fundamentals matter. Market caps matter. If you overpay for things and you don't care about valuations, then you're going to get yourself hurt. You're going to lose a lot of money. And ARK Innovation Fund is a perfect example. It's all about innovation, disruption, sexy. I get that. I get that it's sexy. I get that it sounds nice. Nice sound bites. Oh, we are disrupting this industry. We are disrupting this. The revenues are growing. We don't care if we're making money, losing money. We're just disrupting everything. Okay? Now, it works until it doesn't. Okay? When you have enough sheep following you, and when you have enough sheep believing in those stories, then things are going to work out fine. And that's when you can have a fantastic result, fantastic investment results, because they are based on the stock prices. And in the short term, the stock prices are a voting machine. It's like voting at the elections. But in the long term, it's a weighing machine. At the end of the day, the businesses have to deliver. And you see, here's the problem with innovation. Innovation is nice and sexy, but here's a problem. Have you ever tried to sell someone on something that is better and more exciting? How many times did you get a situation that people don't want to change? They are used to doing something, they don't want to change. They are used to driving this car, they are used to using this software, they are used to certain things, and it takes a lot of work to make someone change something. It happens, but the change is slow. And when we are going after the innovators and disruptors, in our mind, we think, oh yeah, it's a great idea. It's going to happen fast. It always takes longer than you thought. It always takes forever for change to happen. Look how long internet has been around and how long it took for everything to get adopted. Look how long cell phones have been around and how long it took for cell phones to get to everyone's hands. It takes forever. Just because somebody says they have the best product doesn't mean it's going to happen the next day. It hurts me to see so many people lose money by going after the hype and listening to the new shiny object, to the new shiny person on the block. How many times does it have to happen for people to start thinking for themselves and looking at the investment opportunities, looking at the fundamentals, and basing their decisions based on that instead of blindly following people who are on the news, who have the most followers on Twitter, who are in fashion? That's not how you're going to make money long term. And you see, if you think about the difference between somebody like Warren Buffett that they try to compare it to and all the fly-by-night money managers, what's the difference? Is that Warren Buffett has been consistent throughout the years. It's like investing is a marathon, okay? I could beat any marathon runner in 100 meters. But beyond that, I'm going to run out of steam and they're going to beat me, okay? So when you see these money managers, they become popular and wonderful and glorified. In my opinion, that's all they're doing, is they are running next to marathon runners for 100 meters. They perform for that 100 meters. Everybody glorifies them. After the 100 meters is over, they fall out of favor. New money manager comes along. New money manager has innovation, magic touch, and everything. And we start this whole process all over again. If you want to be successful in investing, you have to, number one, think independently. You don't have to have other people in the same investments that you are in. It's okay for you to find your own investments that nobody else is talking about. It's okay, because when the companies perform fundamentally and they increase the value over time, you will make money if you don't overpay for these stocks. But if you go out and you simply buy the stocks that everybody else is talking about without looking at the business models, without looking whether the company will ever be profitable, and hoping that the next Tesla is going to happen, in other words, that the company is going to be worth $1 trillion without ever turning a profit. Okay? That's not normal. But if that's your investment philosophy, then all I will say is good luck to you, because you definitely need that luck. Next time you see a new money manager on the block being glorified, think twice about it. Think to yourself, is this money manager following the intelligent investing philosophies? Is the money manager following the fundamentals of business? Is the money manager thinking about how much he or she is paying for the businesses in the portfolio? All of those things matter. So with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.